Just congratulations to Oklahoma. I've said it all week. I feel like I could be Coach Kruger's agent one day if coaching doesn't work out for me. He's just one of the best coaches in college basketball. So again, tonight, just all sorts of adjustments out there and things that were challenging to us. So first, I'd like to take responsibility for this game in terms of the coaching. We just got to coach better. We got to put our guys in a better position. But I think Oklahoma was a big reason. And then congratulations to Oklahoma players. Obviously, Trey gets a lot of attention these days, which he deserves, but his supporting cast is really good. I'm not so sure there's not a couple NBA players in that group as well. So tonight was more about what Oklahoma did well than what we didn't do well. So consistent with how we run our program, we're going to show respect to the opponent. Congratulations, Oklahoma. Well, we had multiple ideas. I don't think you can have a one-layer game plan against him because he's just so good. He's just kind of figured it out. So we had some different things. We talked about, maybe trying to take away his assist, and then in other moments maybe try to take away his scoring. And so I thought we were locked in pretty good in the first half. It's about as well as you can do. And then in the second half, it just got away from us. But I think it was more what they did than we didn't. Coach Kruger just spreads the floor, does a lot of little adjustments that, if he's not in the Hall of Fame, he should be. And then I think Keenan hit it on. When you're having a hard time on the offensive end, it impacts your defense. So, we get a couple layups, maybe Latin doesn't block the shot, then we can get our defense set and execute a game plan. But when you're playing with the ball coming off the rim instead of through the net all night, it's hard to do a game plan. So it's almost like if I'd have had 15 or 20 turnovers tonight, I could have helped our team more. But so I think our offense did not help our defense tonight. We got a good defense, we really do. But our offense didn't help it tonight.
You guys said that you kind of lost track of Young, but at the same time you're saying it was what Oklahoma did well that caused the change. So what did Young do differently in the second half?
Well, I think his coach spread the floor for him more where he could really see things. And he, we had a couple lapses, but that's basketball. There's never been a perfect game played ever. But I just think what he does is he just exposes your lapse every time. It's like, there's mistakes all over in every game, but there's only some certain players like Trey can put the ball wherever he wants. And so, yes, I think we made some mistakes, but to say that, you almost disrespect the opponent. Let's talk about Oklahoma. Hall of Fame coach, NBA point guard, really good team, great home court. I coached at Seminole State down the road. I understand the passion for basketball in this state. I knew tonight was going to be a really tough game, so let's give Oklahoma credit.
Kind of on offense, Coach. I guess I know, like you said, you guys were kind of off kilter. I guess what was Oklahoma doing to kind of slow y'all down? Because it seemed like the motion wasn't working for you, and you were just trying to get some guys some looks there.
Well, when you get the ball right at the rim and Latin blocks a shot, I don't know if you can't say the motion wasn't working for us. It's just a guy's making a play. I would have liked to seen us play a little bit more inside out. So I'll just have to coach better in that regard. But certainly late when you're playing from behind, you kind of have like a come-from-behind offense. You can't just keep doing what you do. So we spread the floor a little bit. We played multiple shooters. It was good to us, but we just didn't make shots. We went, what was it, 3 for 19 from 3 in the second half. If we go 7 for 19, we win the game. And so, basketball's a game of winning shots a lot. So I thought our guys did a good job executing on the fly. We basically kind of changed the way we were playing offensively to try to get some more three-point shots, but we just didn't make shots. But again, give Oklahoma credit. They were a reason why we didn't make shots. A lot of those were contested. They're just a really good team.
In the second half, I think Oklahoma went to that extended 1-3-1. What did you guys have to do differently adjusting to that when they ran a lot of man-to-man all game?
Yeah, just like all good coaches, he was changing defenses when we were getting a little bit into a rhythm. And then when they had the lead late, a zone kind of makes you work the clock a little bit more. So I thought our guys did a good job with that. I didn't think we had any really stale possessions against the zone. I just thought we got some good three-point shots. We didn't make them. That's basketball. I didn't think we got any really key offensive rebounds when we were trying to get back in the game. The stats will show we had some, but timely offensive rebounds, I can't remember more than a couple. So just give Oklahoma credit. They're very tough to guard. And then on defense, they're like an opportunistic defense. They're like, you think you do okay, Latin will block a shot. You think that you're doing okay, Trey will get a steal. You think you're doing okay, and one of those players will take a charge or something. So they, it's kind of like in football. You got a defense, maybe you're giving up yards, but you're getting the turnovers and stuff. Kind of felt that way about Oklahoma tonight.
Chris, you talk a lot about Latin and what he did to change the game, but what did you think about Rashard Odoms in the defensive end especially?
Yeah, he's one of the most, best players in the Big 12 that doesn't get talked about. Gave us all we could handle last year. Plays multiple positions, plays really hard too. Sometimes I watch so much film, you get to where you kind of like the other team's players. You catch yourself, oh man, we got to play against these guys. But I kind of admire him. I actually took a couple of the clips from his personnel tape this week and showed some of our younger guys, this is the way you play this game.
Any other questions for Coach? We've got time for a couple more.
Coach, I know Zach didn't play today. Do you have an update on him?
Yeah, we're just kind of day-to-day right now. We obviously miss Zach, but in this league, you just don't make excuses. But, first-team all-conference player, trying to beat Oklahoma with Coach Kruger without him, it's tough. But, we'll be okay. As soon as we have an update on his health, we'll let you know.
Chris, just for frame of reference, how unique a defensive scout or game plan is someone like Trey?
There's been other great players in the Big 12. I had the report when I worked for Coach Knight. When there was a guy named Kevin Durant. He wasn't easy.
But he didn't have the ball in his hands.
Yeah, no question. But T.J. Ford did, and
That's true, yeah.
Hollis did from here with Coach Sampson. But no, Trey's just special. We all know it. He can impact the game in about 4 different ways: scoring, assist, getting to the free throw line, or manufacturing his own offense. And then on defense, he's an underappreciated player. You think that he's maybe coasting. He's not coasting. He gets timely steals, and he makes big plays, and he's smart how he keeps himself out of foul trouble.